Hello, 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 and welcome back to a very bad blender tutorial, part 2, starring our beautiful blob cat from last time. So here's our blob cat that we made. Should have a stash, eyes, a chubby body, pointy ears, and a pom-pom tail. Beautiful, beautiful pom-pom tail. So I'd like you to go up here and hit shading. Your layout should look like something like this. If you have something over here, you can like close them out. Yeah. So we're gonna start with the body. Just hit new and call it tabby. Let's make a tabby. I'm gonna grab the principled BSDF, and we're going to delete it. We don't need it. Okay. So now Shift A will pull up our add nodes. We're going to type in search, and we're going to look for wave. We're going to grab the wave texture. This will become our tabby stripes. Now this is an awful lot of stripes, so if we pull the scale down, it'll make the stripes bigger. Now let's add some distortion, because stripes aren't perfectly straight. Let's add a little detail. Increase the detail scale just a tad. Detail roughness a little bit. And, you know, we got it pretty good. We got it pretty good. You can, yeah, there we go. Perfect. Perfect. Puns. So we're going to do Shift A. And we're going to type in color ramp. This is our procedural artist's best friend, at least for Blender. Now, if you want the bigger stripes, you can always change the settings we have over here. But now we're going to color our stripes. So you see this black little nub right here lines up with the color of these. So we want to make tabby. Let's make a cheese puff tabby. So we're going to want these to be dark, dark orange. These are our stripey stripes. And for the base color, change it. We're going to want it to be brighter orange. So let's make it a little paler orange. And I'm going to go back here. I'm going to make this a little brighter. Beautiful. Isn't he beautiful? It's beautiful, beautiful. So I'm going to click the ears. Tabby. Tabby. As you see, because we're using a procedural shader, it's going to be a little funky. So we can try to fix it to make it look less weird on these other parts. So let's see what we can do. We can Shift A. Let's type in mapping. This is a very important node, although I don't know if we're going to use it for this one. And texture coordinate. Now, plug this into vector. And we're going to plug this into generated. So this is where we were, basically. But now we have nodes that we can mess with. Now this node we're not going to use this time, but I'm going to give you a brief overview. This can help change scale. So if you want like the stripes to be more like this, which actually looks kind of cool. So this like stretches, this adjusts the scale on axes. So yeah, you can make some pretty cool looking things. Like this. This is just another one, so like, vroom. It's a pretty cool looking boy. Or girl. Oh. I somehow clicked these two together. So I'm just going to set those back to 1. I'm going to set that back to 1, since we're not going to mess with that. I'm going to see what happens if we do object. Yeah, that looks better. Doesn't that look much better? It somehow lined the ears up, so I guess it's based on the object's origin? I don't know, I'm very confused by that, but it works. So our cat is beautiful. We can adjust this a little bit to clean it up. There we go. I'm going to turn the scale down a little bit more. There. We might have back been where we were. Distortion. Let's turn it up a little bit. Turn the needle down a little bit. There we go. I'm gonna do a little bit. A little color adjust it. Oh, too much. I just want a little Sharpies to be a little nicer. Isn't he great? He's beautiful. Fun fact, orange tabbies are usually male. Orange cats are usually male, but they can be female. Unlike with calicos. Calico cats are always female, and if it's a male, it can't have babies. It's very weird how it works. So I'm gonna apply tabby to the stash. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit this new material, which is gonna create a copy of what we have. I'm gonna change it from, I'm gonna type it stash. What this is gonna do is, what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna lighten it just a little, so there's still a little detail on his stashy stash, but let's flip it and flip it back. There we go. A little detail on the stashy stash. Now let's color the eyes. So we're gonna just make a whole new material. Delete the principal BSDF. He believes. And what we're going to do is, for now, I'm just going to do Shift A. I'm going to type in, make sure you hit search, RGB. This is just going to give us a color. Let's see what color I want. Ooh, that kind of looks cool. That's a nice color. Okay. Let's see what we can do with gradient texture. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to grab a texture coordinate. You can type in coordinate to find it faster, because there's a lot of things with the word texture in it. And we're definitely going to need a mapping node here. Probably. Okay. So I'm going to go to Object again. And we're definitely going to need a color ramp. Yeah. Okay, so I need to, Okay, I'm gonna mess around with the position. So I hit +1. Let's see what we can do. Okay. Whoa. Why is it so powerful? Wow. Now this is just going to take some fidgeting, so I'm just going to fidget a little bit to see what each of these do. Because normally when I do eyes, they're a completely flat plane and not... That's weird. Now, it's very important when, to have fun when you do, have fun when you do this. That is very weird. Yeah, we might need to switch back to, actually, you know, that can work. Depending what color eyes we want. So this is going to be, because these are so close together, I'm going to use it as a mask system. So I'm going to find a mix RGB node. Take this from color and put it in the factorial. And I'm just going to plug in the color we found earlier. I hit my mic, I'm so sorry. I don't know how to edit that out. I don't have the software. I wasn't hoping that his eyes would stare straight into your soul. We can switch it up. Oh, that's terrifying. That actually looks kind of cute. Well, we did it! Here he is! I'm sorry, this is like my seventh, eighth tutorial attempt. I'm tired. Here's our boy! And stay tuned for part 3. Please, thank you. Have a good day.